What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Fantastic Four first trailer, aka Fantastic Four First Steps. And as we know, they always call the first trailer a teaser trailer, and it will most likely be 2 minutes. So we're going to talk about this news because it's kind of interesting and it makes a lot of sense why the trailer isn't coming when we initially reported that it was coming. So, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of my DC issue. Monster vs. Prep Culture based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. Quick subscribe channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. How freaking excited are you to finally get the Fantastic Four trailer? Because it is a major movie coming out in this summer. Also, check us out on Instagram to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Right. What is interesting, we're not really interested, it's a bit of a travesty. Obviously, what's happening in LA at the moment is, I didn't know this, is the Daredevil Born Again trailer was supposed to come out yesterday. It's been delayed, but due to the fires in LA, obviously, respectfully. But allegedly, a lot of trailers are being delayed for this reason. But it also will be coming out in the next couple of days. As we know, Daredevil Born Again, the Netflix series, was freaking fire. It's expected to come out in 2 months. Hopefully Disney don't actually delay this. This is probably the first time since Loki I'm looking forward to an actual show coming out, if it is the same standard. And they've got all the old squad back, so it's got to be. So, Fantastic Four, everyone assumed this trailer was going to be debuting at the Super Bowl. Now, I thought that. But when you think about it, Captain America 4 is coming out literally just before the Super Bowl. So would it not make more sense to advertise Captain America 4 at the Super Bowl? Because there's already been a lot of negative press. Not from this channel, we just report stuff. I'm not really negative. People seem to think I am. I just report information and just, say if I think it's true or not. So that does make sense. So initially, people assumed, it still could come out at the Super Bowl, but according to this report, it's coming out on February the 12th, which the Super Bowl, because I'm not from America, and the Super Bowl isn't really a big thing here. Sure, we celebrate it, but it's not a massive thing here. So the Super Bowl is just before them dates. The Super Bowl Sunday is the 9th, so it's going to follow a few days after being the 12th, thus meaning you could still put the trailer out with Captain America, realistically, if they wanted to. Now, it does make a lot of sense, and maybe they're going to do a huge marketing campaign. Captain America, a brave new world, actually comes out on the 14th. So, my bad. My bad. It comes out after the Super Bowl, so it would make more sense to advertise Captain America 4 at the Super Bowl and then market the Fantastic Four just a few days later, which would mean they could still put a trailer out, but it doesn't have to be a Super Bowl. So according to this source here, yes, the chances of us getting a Super Bowl trailer are high, but for now, I've heard this date. Like I say, no real scooper has much more validity than anyone else when it comes to information. Sure, for trailers, unless it comes from Cryptic HD. But according to this source, the new official date for the trailer is actually the 12th of February, which does make a little bit of sense because we do have a massive movie. As we know, the Super Bowl TV spots are super expensive, even for a company like Disney. As we know, this movie is set to lose a lot of money, opening under $100 million, which isn't very high. So they need to get the awareness out there. Having just a Captain America 4 trailer at the Super Bowl and maybe a Daredevil trailer. A Daredevil trailer wouldn't negate away from a theatrical movie, but it would make a lot of sense if the Fantastic Four movie was advertised a few days later and have Captain America 4 advertised. And then they say, if you go watch Captain America 4, you get an extensive version of the trailer. Most Marvel fans, even if you're not happy with what Marvel are doing recently, most Marvel fans will still go watch it. So I somewhat could believe this. But at the same time, the source does say, there is a high chance that that trailer could still debut alongside the Super Bowl. So who knows? It's just very interesting. We know it's coming out for sure on February. For sure, the trailer's coming out in February. freaking excited because July is going to be an insane month. We have the Jurassic Park new movie. We have the Superman movie. And we're most likely going to be getting trailers for Jurassic Park, getting a first look trailer. We've not had a trailer. We've had some first looks, like we have with the Fantastic Four. And we're most likely going to get a massive Super Bowl first exclusive trailer, even though they've already dropped a 2-minute plus trailer. Oh my God, Warstu, stop hating on James Gunn. I'm not. I'm just saying they most likely will also drop a Super Bowl trailer for Superman, which would make a lot of sense because DC is rebooting and they need to get their brand awareness out there massively. But for the Fantastic Four, it's very important that Kevin Feige does not miss. And we've also had actors like Julia Gardner, who's playing the Silver Surfer, saying that she's shiny. And if you've watched Ozark and a plethora of other movies, Julia Gardner is an absolute savage of an actor. She is very talented, a very talented actor. But all the information we've heard from the most recent test screenings of the Fantastic Four movie, it's very, very positive. It really is. And is it a bit of a mystery that Marvel Rivals, that game for players that don't play games, just has dropped the Fantastic Four like section to their game, and Sue Storm is quite, you know, important to that trailer, and they're pushing Fantastic Four in that massively. It is that I don't know if it's I don't think it's canon to Marvel, but it is interesting. So Julia Gardner has proven skilled at keeping the MCU secrets, saying only that she'll be shiny in the Fantastic Four first steps. But admittedly, all the Silver Surfers are shiny, so it doesn't give you anything. I'm sorry, we'll see her soon. Interesting. I'm really excited to see what variation. As we know, when we were going over plot leaks over a year ago, it caused controversy that this movie was going to be woke and Sue Storm, Miss Invisible, was going to be the main lead, and, you know, she was going to be the lead instead of Mr. Fantastic. But we found out there was some major rewrites, and that was all freaking nonsense. So it is interesting. And the closer we get to the movie, and every time an actor's in a movie, that's also in a Marvel movie, they will always get acted about other projects they're doing. It's just freaking standard. It must be freaking annoying for these actors, but it is actually freaking standard to be asked questions about other projects they're doing. And because they're actors in other projects, they can't really be like, yo, stop asking me questions about that. So, yeah, really looking forward to the Fantastic Four trailer, the Jurassic World trailer, and also the second Superman trailer, which will be the first official trailer, even though we've already had a Superman trailer that is 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. Apparently, that doesn't give much away. Well, the ending scene is literally in said trailer. So it's going to be interesting when that movie ends and you go back to what Gunn said. The first teaser trailer showed nothing. It literally shows you the ending of the movie. Yeah, I know this is a spoiler kind of channel. We talk leaks, so I didn't need to give a warning. We've already given it at the start of the video. You know the channel, and even if you are not new here, this is towards the end of the video. And I'm not telling you what happens at the end of the Superman movie, but it's in the trailer. So very excited to see what they're going to show off. As we know, they did something pretty cool. They showed like a mock-up trailer for people that attended D23, which wasn't really real because they only started shooting a couple of days before that, but it was pretty interesting. We know so much information already about this movie without actually knowing anything about the movie, but without knowing lots about this movie. It's going to be freaking wild because this is probably Marvel's biggest movie that has not leaked. Trust me, I mean, there are leaks out there, but they're not massive compared to other movies. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the blue face behind the blue voice. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.